Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Danielle, aka Stitcherista here on YouTube, and today is Wednesday. Again, why do I never know the date when I come on here? It is Wednesday the 11th. Of course I should remember today. 9/11? Yeah. Today is September 11th. And yeah, it has been a little bit since I've done a video. 5 days or so. Had a good weekend. Saturday was our wedding anniversary, and Bill and I agreed on no gifts or cards, but he still got me something because that's just how he is. He got me this really beautiful card. It actually made me cry. He brought it to me when I was in bed with a cup of coffee, but his gift was this. He got me for my birthday an actual mug that is insulated, and I really love this. This will hold a little bit more coffee or a cold drink than what the mug does, and I plan on, because I'm going to my retreat next week, I plan on taking one of these with me for sure to hold coffee and drinks and all of that. So yeah, I loved it so much when he gave me this. So always use that kind of stuff. But yeah, we went to dinner, went and got ice cream. It was a good day. We had a busy weekend. I've been reading. I did get some stitching done, a little bit of diamond painting. So if you remember, I was working on Carolyn Manning Designs strawberry jam, and I don't remember when I last showed you guys, but I'm like right here, and I've kind of gotten burnt out on it, I'll admit. I mean, it's a lot it's solidly stitched, right? And I had received an email from Primrose Cottage Stitches that the 2 Halloween patterns that I wanted were available by PDF. So I bought those. Wait a minute, I want to see what the name of it is. Give me 1 second. You think I would be more prepared? I don't even know what the name of it is. Let me pause for a second. Okay, sorry about that. It is Halloween Alphabet, and I decided I wanted to stitch it on 14 count perforated paper in ecru. And I did get some done on Saturday. Bill was doing something with our neighbor around the corner on his boat, and I started watching The Perfect Couple on Netflix. Wow, is that show a wild ride. Yeah. So here's what I have done. Isn't it so cute? I absolutely love it. I am using 2 strands on the 14 count, and this one's going to look so good. And I've already picked out what I'm going to finish it on, trying to use stuff that I already have. I have this. Now, normally you would finish it on something and it looks like that, right? I'm going to turn it sideways and just slap this right on there. Probably leave the washi tape and just literally stick it to this board to be able to hang on the wall. Yeah, simple, easy, and I have really enjoyed. There is something about alphabets that I really like, so I might leave that there. Yeah, something about alphabets that I really like. I will take you in to show you the diamond painting. I actually picked up some coloring again. I know, it has been a minute since I've colored, but I decided, sometimes I have little tiny breaks throughout the day between my sections for work. So I picked up, I have this Sweet and Simple Whimsy Girls pocket-sized artist edition from Hannah Lynn, and the artist edition is thicker paper. So I decided this is Vanessa, and I have started with her hair, and I decided to do 3 shades of blue. Out of all of the videos and tutorials and things that I've watched, I like to use for color combinations 3 colors. So I always pick a dark, a medium, and a light. Now, I have two sets of pencils. I have Prismacolor, which are wax-based, and then these are Polychromos, which are oil-based. I really like these pencils because they are not wax-based, you don't have to sharpen them as much because you don't have to press and press and press to get the color to lay down like you do, at least in my opinion. So that is what I have been using for her hair. Yeah, it's looking really pretty. So been working on that. And then reading. So I finished Sally Hepworth's The Soulmate, one of my favorite books that I have read this year. Absolutely loved it. And there was even a little surprise at the very, very end. And I love that kind of stuff because I like the little twists and turns and things that you don't expect, right? So then I decided to pick up the last library book that I had in the first 4 that I got the day that I got my new library card. And it is Jennifer McMahon's The Drowning Kind. I have read a couple of her books, love them all. Her book, The Winter People, is one of my favorite books. This one is actually 2 books in one because the current day story is this woman whose sister has just died. When they were kids, they would stay at their grandmother's estate, and the estate has history. The pool in their grandmother's backyard is actually springs. It's not like a chlorine pool or anything. It is a natural body of water. And back in the day, those springs were said to have powers. You could talk to it, ask for a wish, it would grant it. But in the other part, you know, it also took. If it granted something, it also took something. So there's something there. There's an undercurrent of sinister in that. So the chapters alternate between current day and then it goes back to 1929. And they're both so good because I know they're going to come together. I know that. So highly recommend. I just started reading this. When did I start reading this? What's today? Wednesday. 2 days ago, maybe. I'm on page 126. So I'm getting through about a book a week. So that's pretty good. A book a week is not going to get me to my goal of 100 books, however, but I've already surpassed my goal of last year. So I am very pleased about that. And I went to the library again today. Wait till you see all the library books I have. So speaking of the library, when I was a kid and went to the library, you could check out 30 items at a time. And usually I did that. I read voraciously when I was a kid. I mean, it was all I was doing. It truly, truly was a huge saving grace for peace, for escaping the situation. Loved it so much. And yeah, I would take out 30 books. I was very curious to see what can you check out from the library. I looked this morning. You can check out 99 items. 99! Who is checking out 99 items? But I couldn't believe it when I read that. And I told Bill when I talked to him this morning, he was like, what? Yeah, 99 items. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. I have about 15 books out from the library right now. And I'm pretty much, everything that was available, I pretty much have now. Everything else that I have in my on hold list, I'm 15th, 25th, 50th in line. So it's going to be a while. So hopefully I'll be able to catch up a little bit. Because my goal with getting the library books is reading those first, keeping the books I have purchased that I haven't read yet in that list, because eventually I will catch up. I will catch up, I think, with the books that I've gotten from the library. So if I'm waiting for a book, I will just read one that I currently have on my bookshelf that I haven't read yet. So just lots of wonderful reading in my future because the books that I got, just awesome, amazing. So yeah, let's go out there. I will take you out there and show you where I decided. I think I did show you under the end table. But I've been saying a prayer every single day for my chair to arrive, and I keep checking the website and it still says October 12th. So that's a good sign. That date hasn't changed because, I mean, that's it is a month away. So I've waited this long. I can wait another month. And I have all these plans in my head, right, of when the chair comes. Like in the evening now when Bill goes to bed, I will normally grab my book, go downstairs, read in bed. I have been trying to have better sleep habits where I literally just sleep in my bed. I'm not reading, I'm not eating, I'm not watching TV, I'm not doing anything like that. And what I want to do once the chair comes is be able to, when he goes to bed at 8 o'clock on the couple of days that he works, sit out in that chair in the evening with the lights on in there and read for a bit. Because it will be a time of the evening where no one's, emailing me, calling me, needing something for work, all of that. So I am looking forward to that so very much. Being able to sit there, and especially being able to sit there at 2 in the morning, have coffee, read my book, because the sun comes in that room in the morning. So, if you look at online, I've looked at a whole bunch of articles about sleeping better, the body's in a circadian rhythm, all of that. They say you should have exposure to direct sunlight first thing in the morning, because then it helps your body at night go to sleep. So if I can get in that room in the morning when I get up and get some direct natural sunlight, yeah, I think it'll do good. And that's why, too, I like sitting here in this chair during breaks and during the day and reading, because I don't need a light. I have the window right there. So I can stitch, I can read, I can do whatever and not need a light in here. But okay, enough jibby jabbing. Let's go out there and I'll show you the pile of library books. Yeah, see, the light comes in that window in the morning, and then I'd be sitting here. But look at all of these books. I mean, you can see from the side, look at all that. Lots of wonderful, wonderful books that I have either, seen on my own from Goodreads or gotten recommendations from the Facebook group I belong to. So, diamond painting, still working on Golden Poppy Fairy from Diamond Art Club that was designed by Hannah Lynn. I finished this section. I don't remember if I showed you guys that. And then I've started on this, but I've only gotten done a teeny tiny bit. I had started diamond painting the other day on Monday, and Bill called me and needed me to come pick him up at the end of our street. We have a beach, and he was on his kayak, so I was going to get him and pick him up and bring him back home. So I hope you guys have all had a good week. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.